Perfect.
Hey, y'all. Hey, happy Sunday. Welcome back to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am your girl, Nik-J, and this is my player partner, Boxiana the Menace. We are here live in living color, warm with heat and electricity and water. How y'all doing?
Unlike the last time.
Unlike the last time. How's it going now? Where you are, friend? How's the weather?
Dog, we iced in. I think we got like 3 inches of ice. Like ice. Yeah. School out tomorrow and Tuesday.
Really? Well, it did not do what we thought it was going to do down here in Houston. I ain't mad at it though. We just have the cold temperatures. I think it rained a little bit this morning, but nothing. It was nothing that stuck to the ground. It was a little bit of frozen rain, but it warmed up enough for it not to stick. So, baby, the ground is dry. It's just cold, and we'll be normal tomorrow. I think they already said school was gonna be out. They did that on Friday, so the kids don't have to go to school tomorrow. But I was thinking I was gonna get another little day of vacation or something. But yeah, no, your girl gotta be back at work tomorrow. How are y'all doing in the comments where you are? How is the winter wonderland treating your part of town? Let us know in the comments, please. Chris say we toe up north. God down, Chris.
I heard it ain't nothing good up there.
Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Y'all come on in the room. Happy Sunday. I know a lot of guys are trying to finish watching this last Super Bowl game. Not Super Bowl game, but playoff game, last game to the Super Bowl, Seattle and the Rams. And it looks like Seattle has a nice little 9-point lead. Actually, 11-point lead on the Rams, but they have a whole nother quarter to go. So we shall see. Anyway, y'all come on in because we do have things to discuss. That fight card of decisions yesterday. We must dive into. I know. How you doing, Random Thoughts? Come on in, y'all. Hit the like button on your way in. Subscribe and share if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Random Thoughts, first in the house. Nakia, make them freeze. Corbin is here. Sean Terrence is in the house. How you doing, Sean? Hey, Harvey, how you doing? Murphy AJ 30, what's going down? Shogun 76 is in the house. Hey, Tay, how you doing? I saw that last night too, Tay. Good UFC last night. Loud Pack Bob is here. Grant, is that Grant? Is that G Grant Jr.? Is that you know, they get to changing stuff so much. I don't know. Hey, Mo, how you doing? G McCall is in the house. Hey, Keisha Sellers, girl. Tevin Smith is here. Specs is here. Raiders Nation, how you doing? D21519 is in the house. Who else we got? Hey, Oak Cliff, Texas. What's going down? That's my Oak Cliff, Texas. I don't know who you are, but I love the name because that is my hood. I need to know what year you graduated high school, Oak Cliff, Texas, just so I can see roundabout. We vibe. Okay. Greg Abernathy, how you doing? What's up, Chris? Let's see who else we got in the house. Of course, Phenomenal Mexican is here. What?
Well,
Where is
don't
he?
nobody care. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care.
We are snow/ice in. Good note. I'm out for the. We sure don't care. How you get
Girl,
off in your line of work? You ain't never supposed to be off. That's a made me hot.
exactly.
That's got me warm. How you off?
Everybody ain't able, baby.
Jim McCall said Mother Nature did them up dirty up north. Hey, sir, you.
Listen. Oh, Trees, get your man outside. Where you at? I know you needing the phone that Trees, get both of them outside. Where Big Baby at either? Let me
Okay,
not just start picking on people that watch this show. Let
I
me
was just
stop.
gonna say I don't know who you talking about, and I'm gonna
Y'all
stay
be
out.
picking on people. You know what? I feel like everybody in my cousin. So I didn't learn different stuff that people like in here. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Talib Cunningham, how you doing? Tell Mama we said hey. What's up, boxing and barbecue? How you been? So the Black is here. Sir Senior, I think I said you. Oh Lord, he says it's 20 degrees. It's 20 there too. It's 20 upper 20. Oh, Oak Cliff, Texas. You a baby, you a sweet baby. Okay. All right.
It's 19 here and it feel like 7.
Yeah, it's not that cold here. What's up, Bert Weezy, with the first super chat of the evening? Thank you so much for that $4.99. He ain't even saying that. He just said good evening. Good evening. How are you? Hey, K Mix, how you doing, girl? Toledo Trees or Trice? Trees. Toledo Trees. How you doing? Because when DISD is closed, we are closed. Surgeries are off unless it's life. Whatever. Rick, where you been, Richard?
Yeah. Speaking of, come to the light. I just want you to know, thank you for picking at the fucking Cowboys all year because you are the reason that we got beat. You and your bad hoodoo that you be saying about the Cowboys. And I kept telling you, quit, Rick, quit saying that. We still going. Quit picking at this lady's team. And you know what you did? You kept picking at this lady's team.
And I was pulling for the Texans. When we're not playing the Texans, I'm rooting for them. But Texas fans, for whatever reason, make it their business not even to concentrate on their team in the playoffs. They be talking about the lowly Cowboys that ain't won in 20-some years. That be their focus. But hey, what do I know? 313, 314. How you doing? Who else we got in here? Yes, indeed, boxing. What's going down? Who else we got? Wait a minute, what he say, Nick? Hey, you remember good old Boots Innocent? Rick, please stop. Rick, that was eating him up, boy. He couldn't get it. He couldn't get right. Boy, that was eating his ass up. Rick, please. Bella Faith, what's going on, cousin? Rick, why you coming here with that foolishness today?
314, where you been? You know where y'all show be coming and be not showing y'all face sometimes and then be having the nerve to come here and talk some mess.
Like ain't nothing never happened. Like they just been here.
Yeah.
So the Black, thank you so much for the $1.99. He says ice out of Minnesota. Oh, good. Salute, Queens. It was -21 degrees yesterday. My God, today. Did you say -21 in Minnesota? My God. And y'all was out on the streets protesting and whatnot? Y'all different. Much respect. Much respect. -21 in the good old United States of America? My God. Kazakhstan.
You remember that Boondocks episode when they was protesting and Granddad was nowhere would have been seen? That would have been me during this -21. I love y'all, but I'm sorry. I would have been there in spirit.
Oh my God. My goodness, bless y'all. All day go. Thank you so much for coming through. How you do? See there you go. There you go. Rick can't help himself. Rick I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna play with you today, Rick. I'm not. You come in here and sit down and act like you got some sense. Do you hear me? Tevin Smith, thank you so much with the $10 super chats. He says, y'all can come join us Patriots in the Super Bowl. I'm never gonna talk bad about the Patriots because, like I said, my cousin brother got him a nice little Super Bowl ring when they played. I want to say the Rams in their last Super Bowl. So I have nothing bad to say about the New England Patriots. Okay, nothing at all. Let's see. I think that's it. Ooh, most say it's 17 here, and it feels like that. God bless the northern parts of the United States. Bless y'all's hearts. Bless y'all's hearts. Come on in. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We have a tad bit to cover today because we had a card full of decisions last night. Yes, a card full of decisions from Las Vegas at the Fontaine Blue, which is a beautiful hotel, by the way. I mean, friend, tell them about the hotel.
Listen, y'all. My friend, she spoiled me so much when we go to Vegas. She took me to all the places that I love. But that place, if I could stay in somewhere in Vegas every single time, it would be there. Everything about that place is beautiful. The rooms is beautiful. The people is beautiful. When you walk into the hotel, like there's millions of roses that just like greet you in the lobby. And then the views is insane from that area because you're by the sphere, so you can see. Oh, I want to go back. I want to go back and stay there again. And you know what? They had a little silly sale going on. Do you know the floor seats at that fight last night was like between $200 and like $400?
Really?
Yes.
Well, you know what? It's a smaller venue, but I like it. It's a very nice, intimate city venue. You know, it's not one of the huge rooms or whatever, but it's a really good. It was perfect for last night. I think for that caliber, those popularity caliber of fighters, it was a good venue. And like, I could see somebody who's like not superstar status because we did talk about this last fight, but you know, a budding star to have a feature fight there. I think Fontaine Blue is going to be the spot. I think. Anyway, so let's get on to it, you guys. Yesterday, there were 5 fights, and we just gonna get on down to it. Most of these people, especially the undercards, have been knocking people out. They've been fighting 4 6-round fights, and so you know, these are the fights that they are really being match made to win and look good in. In the first fight, we had Shakur's cousin, Zaquin Moses. He had been knocking people out left and right. But on yesterday, our good brethren had to go to full, was it 4 or 6 rounds that they had? Yeah. And he had to go ahead and did he get a knockdown? Because I missed his fight. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I missed his fight. I think he got a knockdown, but the gentleman got up and finished the fight or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he got him a W. You have anything to add to his performance last night?
No, he gonna always be Shakur's cousin. And you know what's crazy? They don't know shit about him. He's so much Shakur's cousin. They kept telling that boy he was turning 21 at midnight. His boy birthday in April.
What?
Yeah, they kept telling him, hey, he was turning 21 at midnight. This is a big fight before his birthday. He was turning 21. Meanwhile, his birthday is in April. They kept the camera on Shakur the whole time. Like, he played with his food too much. Keep him away. Far away from Scooter Davis. Scooter Davis gonna tear him into fucking shreds.
Yeah, I don't think they want to see him and Scooter for a long, long time. I
Shreds.
think him, Scooter, and Carmel Moulton will be in 3 different corners for a long time. Yeah, I think so. I believe so. But congratulations to him. He's still in the win column, undefeated. He's moving on to the next. They'll probably have him in the ring in the next month, next 2 months or so.
Hey, no. He gonna need a break. He fought. He ain't coming back in a month. He
Not a
gonna
month,
take a no. And
maybe
also,
March.
you newscaster to commentary people, stop. Whenever you say that boy's name, you do not have to mention Shakur.
Well,
He is
friend,
sta-
they do it because you over here telling them it's Shakur's cousin.
you, but that's what I'm saying. And I'm making a point. That's the only way I know him is because he's Shakur cousin. Because if I'm gonna be technical, it's Sunday, and we have to be honest on Sunday. He a little ass to me, but we'll see. And the only reason he getting the little shine and light that he getting right now is because he's Shakur's cousin. But he gonna get in there with some real dogs and get towed up and comb that damn hair out while you there.
They'll definitely do that.
That
Definitely
shit
put some
upset me
hit.
so damn
Yeah.
bad. You just got up and left. But he's always gonna be just Shakur's cousin. And them real dogs gonna get up in that ass.
Well, that's on that. Yeah, congratulations, um, young man. What's that? What is his name? Because I want to call, make sure I call Zaquin Moses.
Shakur's cousin.
Congratulations. Okay, well, we're going to move right along to my favorite prospect right now. One of my favorite prospects, Prospect 1A, which is Omari Jones, the Olympian out of Orlando, Florida. He was also on that card yesterday, and he also ran into like a bit of a bigger challenge than he normally has, which is good for the young fellas. He was in there with somebody that he was clearly bigger than. He was also in there with somebody who was undefeated as well, little older than him. So man, he had his grown man strength. My good brother Omari Jones is definitely going to have to work on his defense, but it was a good fight for him to get in there and work some stuff out because this man posed a small threat to him. Anybody can get hit and caught in the right spot and it can be troublesome. But he was getting hit with some stuff that he's gonna have to tighten up his defense on. He knocked his opponent down, I want to say twice as well yesterday, but he had somebody that was not finna lay down for him that kept coming, which was good because I think young fighters need to realize early on that you ain't gonna be able to knock everybody out. I don't care how much better you are than they are. Some people just ain't about to go, and you're gonna have to learn how to get through the fight without getting yourself hurt and staying focused. So, do you have anything for young Omari Jones, friend?
I love him. And let me tell you, he's exactly who he think he is, okay? The Michael Jackson piece, the outfit, everything was down to the chisel. I loved it. He good. What they say, that boy good. He's going to be one of my favorite prospects to keep an eye on, and he's going to be one that I like a lot. Continue to go forward. I like the energy that he was given. He want people to see he got a little dog in him. I wish he could have stopped his opponent. You know what I'm saying? I know that probably would be on him a little bit, but love him. Everything about it yesterday.
This, Bella, and you know how I feel about it. He comes dressed to impress. He comes dressed for the part. Okay. And not only is he dressed nice, hey, Janae, yeah, he's handsome. Nephew is handsome. He's dressed nice. He's going to be clean cut, but don't play with him though. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. And he's just a gentleman. Sean and I were talking. He's just a gentleman. He ain't about the rah-rah, the foolishness, the thuggish ruggishness. He ain't about none of that foolishness, and I love that for him. Okay, he's young, but he's focused, and I really, 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 I like that. I love that. Show a different look. Everybody ain't got to have the foolishness to be a star. Okay, yeah. Keep going, young Amari. We see you. We root for you. Okay. Moving forward, Madrimov returns to the ring. Now, friend, I knew Madrimov had some injuries, but I was not aware that he had this lingering pneumonia that he's been having, that he has been to like 2 or 3 different countries seeking out different medications and just help to get himself back right from this lingering pneumonia he had. Now, this is the pneumonia that he says he was sick with, that he was just getting over when he fought Virgil, which is why he said he looked like he looked. And we all know that sometimes you have to fight and you ain't at your best health, whatever. But hey, you got in there, so ain't no excuses. He's had surgery, I think, on his meniscus, and he's been dealing with trying to get back from this pneumonia that had him down bad. Well, it looks like he's still trying to recover because he does not look like the Madrimov that won the title over in Saudi Arabia. He looked pale in there, and from my understanding, he trains in California. It's always sunny. Why you ain't got no tan? Like, he looked pale, and to me, that just made me feel like his blood circulation ain't right. Like, he ain't really recovered yet. He was in there with I think another Cuban gentleman he's moved up from 140, and he's been preparing and sparring with Adames for his coming up fight. And so I was thinking he was gonna overpower this dude, but this dude looked thicker than Madrimov to me, friend. He was taking them punches. He had Madrimov all red on the left side.
I was watching Tim last night, and I was in between Tim and Bang last night. Tim got all this is great friend. I was just laughing. I was like, Tim, where you go? Where you go with all this hair and white and on your face, Santa? But Tim was like, Matt, like he didn't like the commentary and stuff, and like he was like, Madrimov is doing good, but like he got meat face bad. That's not good.
It's not.
You look like you losing when you look like that in a fight. I want him to go on and get them lungs taken care of, man. Just he didn't. I mean, and he had some pop on his punches a little bit, friend, but like it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, and I don't know where they got that heavyweight from, but that man rehydrated to 237 pounds last night,
What
and
is
I
so
was
much in
put a lot of. And I was very much confused how he even got in the ring. Like, they shouldn't even allow that. But Madrimov stuck up in there. So I'm not mad at that. He a dog. For you to be fighting and you may or may not be able to catch your breath,
right?
that will send a regular person into a panic attack.
Right.
Being in
He
a
did.
situation where you can't breathe. He did
He,
fantastic.
he did look sick in the eye specs. You could
He
tell
did.
he wasn't his full self. He's not fully
Right.
recovered. You could
No,
tell.
the boy he probably got on a machine as soon as he got out of there. He needed air.
Yeah, yeah, you could tell. You could tell. But even with all of that, like Murphy said, was it Murphy or Specs? Who said that? Um Then thank you so much for the correction. Salazar is Dominican, not Cuban. He's Dominican, and he did almost stop him in round 12. He went. He did his BESS trying to get him out of there in round 12. He really did. So yeah, he was winded by round 8. Yeah, he had been out of the ring for 18 months and he didn't want to be out that much longer. So he said, you know what, get me back in. Just give me a match and get me back in there. And I hope he didn't set himself back by doing it. But he did get the decision win. And I think it was a much harder fight than he and his team anticipated. But shout out to him because he got his ass up in that ring. And there's a lot of fighters I know that I'm going to just say, yeah, he got his ass up and got back in there and got back in the win column. And I can't do nothing but salute it. Okay. Next. Now, this fight pissed me off last night. Co-main event. You already brought your first. Okay, so I ain't gonna call Co no ho, But I will say he showed a lot of hoe ass tendencies this week. Okay. I don't know the young man well enough to call him no hoe. But Khalil Cole really did show a lot of hoe ass tendencies this weekend. Okay. And after all the rigmarole, after busting weight wide open, after acting like you didn't want to fight because you didn't want to have to renegotiate your purse because you messed up, you get your ass in there and don't want to throw your hands. Hoe ass tendencies, friend. How do you? What? I really don't have much because I feel like they cheated my boy Kevin. Listen, yeah, I didn't like it.
First off, shout out to motherfucking Greg Hackett.
Boom. Let's start there.
Shout out to motherfucking Greg Hackett. Um, the lucky pleasure of watching a fight from home is you get to hear what's going on in the corner. And normally I be giving Greg a hard time when it comes to boots. But that man is fully in his whole entire bag. He fit in the whole bag too. I can't wait to call him little. Can't wait to call him little. He fit in the bag too. He gets in his whole entire bag when he's doing his job. Um, Greg, you do not get enough flowers. The stuff that I heard, that I saw last night, I wasn't expecting that because he goofy, he funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I never expected to get what I got last night. He literally told his fighter what to do to
And
whoop
what to
it.
expect?
I mean, he literally was calling it blow for blow, move for move. Greg was on his shit. He deserved his flowers. Greg won that fight last night. Greg won that fight last night. Neither one of them fighters won that fight. Greg won that fight last night. Um, Mr. Hart is old. His age showed last night. Um, I'm disappointed in Khalil. And I'm disappointed in Khalil because you living with an Olympian. And one thing about O'Shea, she take her shit real serious. She take her shit real serious. So I feel like you're low key embarrassed her. What, friend?
Did you see the
What?
little back and forth with O'Shea and Clarissa?
I did.
Oh.
Get in the listen. Y'all want me to start talking about Clarissa today? Because I seen something today that sparked my very much interest in saying the things that I've been saying. O'Shea deserve everything that's coming to her. You talking about a dog, a real dog, and like I ain't even being funny. O'Shea was the girl in the class with that little bitty ass bush ponytail that was running through. That's O'Shea. Sharkeisha, that's O'Shea. Yeah, go ahead, Clarissa. Go ahead. But back to her man. Khalil looked like shit last night. Everything about everything he did was piss poor. For him to win that fight last night, I don't know who got paid. But somebody got paid last night. Khalil didn't win that fight. Mr. Hart won that fight, and he won that fight because he had an excellent fucking trainer last night. And it's a whole lot of people that don't get that kind of interaction with their trainer in the corner where the trainer is literally telling him exactly what to do, what to expect back, how to avoid even being in this situation. Greg told him, "Hey," I was like, "Oh, he in this shit." I said, "Oh, okay, this is up." And like, it was a proud moment for me. The decision
Right.
was
I
wrong.
felt proud too.
I
Why?
felt
Why do
proud.
you
Hell yeah, I was
feel proud?
proud as hell, friend, because like I felt like I'm watching my friends do something great.
Ooh.
So like I hate that that shit went the way it went, but Greg Hackett, your fighter really made it as far as he did because of you. Like both of them look like shit, and it's Sunday. We being honest. I'm gonna tell the truth. They both look like shit. Mr. Hart getting old, but
He
Khalil look
old.
like
He just
he
old.
old.
Yeah.
Khalil look like shit because he was 432 pounds. You just a couple of ounces from my 600 pound life, and your job is to stay ready. So, um, I don't know if I want to see that again because Mr. Hart is he borderline retirement. So, but I want to see Greg with some people.
I think that is gonna have Greg's phone ringing. I think that performance is gonna have Greg's phone ringing. And the thing about it is, he knew he knew this was going to be a moment that his boxing community, his YouTube boxing community specifically, was going to have a microscope on him and what his job was or his performance was in that corner. He knew it. He knew it. And I was like, okay, I don't want it. I wanted him to be his authentic self over there. I know that he knew the cameras were going to be there, but I didn't want to feel like I was watching him coach for the cameras because he knew they were going to be there. And it didn't feel like that. It felt like he was over there in his natural environment doing what he normally would do as a trainer. And when he said to that man in that corner, because I was like, what? Because I definitely I said it to myself, like, why is he telling him something? This man finna do something to him. Why is he saying that? Like, why is he what do he mean by that? Because we weren't even, you know, we weren't in the back half of the fight. That would be something I would think maybe he would think from the back what happened in the back half of the fight, that he would be that frustrated. But he knew his opponent well well enough to know that he was going to be desperate early, which makes sense because if you're overweight and out of shape, you want to end it early. So he says to his opponent, his fighter, say, this boy, this dude, he gonna do something crazy next round. Be looking for it. Be looking for it because he's gonna do something crazy. And lo and behold, he suplexed him. Listen, this is not WWE, sir. Why would you do that to that man? That man is 36 years old. That could have broke his back. I wouldn't have got up. He suplexed him. Believe it.
I would have got up in my interview, my back, spinal. I would have hit the Mike Tyson friend.
My neck and my back. Call the ambulance. Call him. We not finna finish this fight. Call the ambulance. I was mad at him for that. Another whole ass tendency, Mr. Cole. What were you thinking yesterday? I didn't like nothing about it. Like, what was you doing? And then the icing on the cake of whole assedness was the fact that they went ahead and gave this fat ass, weight busting, pocket in hand holding ass dude a decision. He didn't throw 60 punches. He ain't throwing no punches. And he got caught. He was the one that visibly was getting caught and shaken. Like, what are we doing, judges? I was mad about that. I was mad about all of that. There was some horrible judging yesterday in that fight. Shout out to Greg Hackett. Shout out to Jesse. Wait a minute. Is it Jesse Hart? Yeah, Jesse Hart. I want to call him Kevin Hart. Shout out to Jesse Hart. Okay. 36-year-old. He does combat league boxing. You know, he stays busy, but he's 36. And you can tell that, you know, he's probably not his best days in the boxing ring are probably behind him now. And this was an opportunity to get him one last hurrah. And they took that from that man because he clearly beat him, in my opinion. Cole got some rounds in the middle rounds, you know, maybe 6, 7.
He lost that fight when he decided to body slam that man. He lost in, friend. He knew he lost in.
was so disgusted with him. And what I wanted to know was what was his coach telling him in the corner when he did that dumb shit?
Dick punch. That's what he was telling them. They had no game plan. He was telling them the dick punch.
Real. What's going on? Did y'all train it all for this?
Friend. Okay, and it's Sunday. No, listen. There's a lot of confusion in that corner. I'm sure it was a lot of confusion in the corner, friend. Shit. Dick punch. That's all I heard. What else would you make out? What else do you make out? You got the crowd, your brain jumping, you getting punched on. What else? What else? What?
Okay, well, we're gonna move right along
Shit.
because I know he wasn't talking about putting Jesse Hart in there. I know you lying, Raiders Nation. I know you telling the tale. No, you lying. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't for real. He was not for real. He was over there being a spirit. He was not for real. No, absolutely not. I rebuke that. Now,
They
real
they really gonna put Greg in the bag and threw his ass over their shoulder, but then and them 3 teams gonna be the one carrying Greg's ass over their shoulder. Don't do that, Greg. You don't need to.
No.
They gonna put. I'm telling you, they gonna pick you right up and put you in the bag. I was so surprised yesterday. I can't help it, friend. I can't help it. I was so surprised. I'm like, ooh, I ain't never gonna be able to put no heels on. I ain't never gonna be able to put no heels on around Greg, friend. Never. I'm gonna look like the Jolly Green damn giant trying to stand up next to Greg somewhere. Hell no. I'm gonna take my shoes off and be my regular normal size.
Oh Lord.
They gonna cart Greg off like one of them damn midgets from Spartacus. I'm not bullshitting. They just go swoop him up real quick and run out with him. For real. Greg was sitting in that room with all them little people. Now I just felt like he just wanted to do this because everybody was bigger than him. I'm gonna get him some platform Nikes, the ones
Stop
that you
doing.
ain't gonna
Don't
be
do
able
my
to
friend
tell.
like that. Don't do him like that.
I
Stop
love
doing.
Greg. I pick Greg up and hold him on my shoulder. Now I know I can do it. I'm gonna hold Greg on my hip when
That's
I
why they
see
be
him.
calling you manly. See, that's why they be calling you Miss Man.
Man, I really will. I could carry Greg on my hip. Come on, baby, and pick him up and go. I was so surprised that I was so surprised that they thought that shit fucked me up. Oh shit! I was
Can't
like,
stand.
where the rest of it? Where the rest of it?
Why is y'all doing him like that? Y'all leave Greg
Cause
alone.
he's so sweet though. He's so sweet. Greg would do it to me.
He would. He would
He would
roast
do it to me. Shit. Just saying. Can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh my gosh.
But he
Any
did.
he coached
He
his
got he
ass.
was in his shit last night for real,
He
for
coached
real.
his ass off
Yeah,
yesterday.
he
And
did.
I hope he gets some more phone calls,
Ah,
whether it be to do commentary with your crazy self, whether it be to do commentary on one of these fight cards or to be in somebody's corner as their head trainer. I think Greg has a lot to offer the world of boxing, and y'all need to ring his phone line. Y'all need to ring his line. Friend, please stop because I know Janae got you over there squawking.
y'all is sick. And today, you are sick. And he's gonna beat us up, and I'm gonna blame you.
He
I'm gonna
is.
blame you.
Y'all are horrible. Y'all are horrible people. Horrible people. Loud Pack, we don't know. We moving on. We moving. Not congratulations, because I think that was a horrible decision. I'm not congratulating Khalil Cole on anything. He was embarrassing this entire weekend. Young man, do better. You too young to have that many mishaps in one weekend. Do better, baby. And take if you got to take a cue from your lady, if she's a better focus, you need to let that rub off on you, because she seems to be more focused right now than you are. Okay. Anyway, yeah, he needs to be getting dropped by end of business day. Yes, Bella, he should. Now let's get to this main event, y'all, because it is a little bit of boxing news we want to cover as well. But let's get to this main event. It, to me, Friday, I called it a 50-50 card. Then I came back and I said I was picking Raymond Muratalla to win by knockout. I think I said around 6 or 7, something like that. Friend, how did you have the fight going, and what was different than what you saw?
I had Muratalla by decision.
Okay.
Um, I don't know what y'all want me to say. Andy had 495 amateur fights. He got 7 professional fights. He should be able to fight 12 rounds. Um, Most importantly, what I took out of that fight last night, Andy not ready for, that was too early for him to be in a fight like that. 7 fights. We would have been complaining for anybody, it would have been anybody else. 7 fights in, you already fighting for a belt and you fighting a Raymond type opponent. Um, Andy wears his heart on his sleeve. He got a very good poker face. He fast. He's very, very, very fast, but he ain't ready to be up there yet. He also needs to go back down. The guys at 135 making him look like a 118-pounder. Um, he don't need to be in a ring. Raymond made him look tiny, tiny, tiny last night. Um, what I thought was going to happen, Raymond does not have another gear. He fights in one gear the entire fight. Um, the only thing that worked in his favor and worked really, really good for him is the fact that he is relentless with that pressure. He can cut the ring off phenomenally. Oh my God. That shit was like my favorite thing to watch. He do not let you move. If you go fight Raymond, you gonna have to be able to move because he is going to stalk you down and he's going to trap you up. He kept Andy's back on them ropes in that corner that whole entire fight. Everywhere he moved, he was there. That's the only thing that works for him. He fight in one gear because he has a shitload of pressure and it don't stop. I thought he was gonna get a little COVID tank and kind of lack off. He didn't. He was full the whole entire fight. Um,
What do
I
you what do you think Andy can improve on as he, moves so forward?
nothing.
You don't think he has any room for
I
improvement?
told you, what I tell you, you didn't believe me when I told you that boy wasn't that good. I don't know what kind of damn high hopes y'all had that Andy was with 7 fights, 599 amateur fights, was gonna go in there and whoop Raymond Muay.
I picked
And
Raymond to win.
huh?
I picked Raymond to win
Uh,
too.
yeah, but there were some people picking it. Raymond was the underdog in the fight.
He was.
That shit was hello. Do y'all watch boxing for real? Y'all can't possibly watch boxing for real if Ray was the damn underdog in this fight. And like I know on Saturday I was like, I want Andy to lose. I'm tired of this whole Keyshawn daddy shit. But I'm telling you right now, apparently Keyshawn needs a daddy. He's full of fucking fatherless behavior. It's one of those situations where your mama ain't got control over you no more and you just doing whole nigga shit. What you was doing last night was whole nigga shit. You celebrating Andy getting beat? Why didn't you beat his ass, Keyshawn? Why didn't you beat his ass? Why was he able to get behind you and drop it low, pick it up slow, move it all around? Why was he able to do that behind you? Because he beat your ass, didn't he? How many times? Insane. He beat your ass that many times to the point where you had to go celebrate somebody else beating him. You're a corny bitch. The corniest. And you're making yourself look worse because why on earth would you do that? Fuck the fight. The fight wasn't even all that to even have that much conversation about. We knew what the hell was going to happen to people that really watch boxing. We knew how this was going to go. We watch boxing. But Keyshawn, you a hoe. Your mama needs to get you under control because now you a grown asshole. You beat Andy Cruz's ass. Now you feel like you can beat his ass now, huh? Now you can whoop him, huh? Because somebody else did. Andy just might have your fucking number. You might not ever be able to whoop him. Because we see you not taking your professional career any serious than you did in your damn amateur shit. But you a hoe. And the people that are around you that allow you to be that way and be celebrating the shit that you be doing, they're also hoes. Take it up and take it to the bank. But y'all also know how to contact me if we want to have a discussion about it. But until then, y'all are hoes. Goofy cornball hoes. And like, I don't even understand how women are only attracted to y'all because y'all got money. Ain't no woman attracted to no man that's celebrating another man's loss in the public. You a pussy. And I hate that word. I hate that word real bad, but you are what you are. That was messy and gossip, girl. You got your belt out in the street, waving your belt around like you whooped some ass. This man whooped your ass. You still ain't got your lick back. Ho. I'm sorry, friend. I ain't got on. He's a hoe. Your friend's a hoe, and your mama need to get you in check. Baby mama, whoever the woman in your life that tell you what to do, somebody need to have some balls in the house because clearly you ain't got none.
And I'm the one that don't care for it. I didn't even. I didn't. Yes, a hand, a hand, Janae, a whole hand. So before I even delve into Keyshawn and his antics, I do want to talk about the fight. Really good fight. This is probably the first fight that we've said was a 50-50 fight, and it actually looked like that in the ring. Muratalla, in my opinion, won the fight. It wasn't like a robbery. That one scorecard was complete and utter BS. That 118 to 110 scorecard was horrible, but the right man did win the fight. Really good fight, especially early. But then you could see the size of Raymond start to wear down on Andy Cruz. He was bigger, like much bigger. And I don't know if it's because Andy Cruz is like a natural 135 pounder or if Raymond Muratalla is just a big 135 pounder. And I'm going to lean towards the latter since he's talking about moving up to 140. I think he's had his feel at 135 and he's ready to move up. But he clearly was much bigger and he imposed his will and his weight on Andy last night, which was the smart thing for him to do. Robert Garcia came in with a really good game plan, and I did not see too many adjustments that Andy Cruz made or that he could have made. I maybe would have gone down to the body a little bit more of Raymond Muratalla if I were Andy, but seemed like Raymond was going to the body on Andy, breaking him down. That's probably what made him shrink and get smaller as the fight went on, in my opinion. Either way, fabulous. Let me not say fabulous. Really good, very good performance in a defense by Raymond Muratalla. He had been cool and calm all week leading into this fight. But no shame on the part of Andy Cruz either. Like my friend said, he has an extensive amateur background, so I didn't think it was too early for him to get a shot at the championship. I wasn't upset about that. And he made a good showing of himself. He lost the fight, but he didn't quit. And it wasn't like he just got beat down from pillar to post. He won some rounds off in there. It was a good competitive fight. I don't know what more people want. Everybody ain't gonna get knocked out. He didn't get knocked out. He fought a good enough fight not to get knocked out, and he fought a good enough fight not to get knocked out, and he wasn't running. So, shout out to him even in defeat. He'll go to the drawing board, back to the drawing board, figure some shit out, see if he want to go down to 130 or if he want to stay at 135. Whatever. I like it. Good fight by both gentlemen. Raymond Muratalla did say he wants the winner of Shakur and Teofimo Lopez. Thought that was interesting. But we'll see. We shall see. Now, as far as Keyshawn Davis celebrating, on one hand, I ain't mad about it because they troll each other and Andy been trolling the shit out of him. But the thing that makes him a cornball is the fact that you didn't have to troll him getting beat by somebody else. You could have trolled him by whooping his ass your own self. You had the opportunity to do that, and you didn't want to do that. So now you think it's cute and funny to celebrate somebody else getting a victory over him. You thought it was cute to pull out a belt, and he didn't get his ass whooped. He lost the fight. Those are two different things. Getting your ass whooped and losing are two different things, sir. So, like, your brother, the one that you were ready to fight behind, he lost the fight. He didn't get his ass whooped. Well, he kind of did because he was wobbling. That's it's two different types of losing. You can get your ass whooped, and then you can just lose a good close fight. Andy lost a good close fight. You don't get to celebrate that. You don't get to do that. You don't see how weird-assed that is? Or are you just doing that trying to drum up some interest in you fighting next week? Whatever the case may be, you look like a cornball. But what it also does is it puts eyes on you because you have a fight coming up next week, sir. This week, sir. You are the co-main event. If you don't look spectacular, it's going to be a long week for you after that. They might need to have the medics on deck because we're going to wear your ass out. Is all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know. It's a good close fight. It was a good close fight. You, sir, should be focusing on Jermaine Ortiz because I believe he got something for you. I believe he got something for your ass. Anyway, congratulations to Raymond Muratalla. How interesting would it be if T.O. won that fight against him and Shakur Stevenson and him and Raymond Muratalla fought at 140?
I got T.O. by stoppage. I got T.O. by stoppage.
Really?
Yeah. Raymond got one gear, switched one time midway through the fight, and it's because Andy was southpaw. You can't do that with Teofimo. You're gonna have to have more than one gear to really stick with T.O. T.O. ain't no punk. And a lot of people, I don't know where we get these whole stuff about some of these boxers. Some of the people that y'all be calling hoes and shit, they really ain't they really be fighting. Teofimo really.
Regardless of what you think about him outside of boxing, in the square circle, when he's focused, he can fight. That's just that on that. He can fight. So that's the thing, though. T.O. is very up and down, wishy-washy. You don't know which version of him you're going to get. So he's not dependable. You can't count on him. But I also am very I like to see when boxers move up in weight, because sometimes you see a better version of a boxer when they get more comfortable in a weight class. So, Raymond clearly is growing out of 135. He may end up being a better boxer at 140. Who knows? So I like to see when they move around like that, move up, and see if they get more wrinkles to their game once they do. We'll see. Congratulations to all the winners. If there was no knockout, no stoppage in any of those fights yesterday, all of them went to the cards. All of them were majority or split decision wins. So congratulations to everybody on that card yesterday. It was a solid card. Now, let us discuss some of the things that happened this week that we need to get to talk about on Saturday. Clarissa, when you and friend Sean had y'all's little press conference and whatnot, Clarissa took some questions from the media afterward, and one of the media persons asked her if it was she who had called in to the YouTuber channel to pretend that she was not she, but that she was a fan. And her response was, "So what if I did?" Friend, I thought it was a decent card, Bella. I did. I thought it was a decent card. I knew it wasn't going to be like a world beater, but I thought it was a decent card. And the main event was a good scrap. So, friend, I just was wondering, she's so direct. Typically, she answers questions, she elaborates, she's very forthcoming. Any reason you think she didn't answer that question directly?
If I stole out of Walmart and they caught me on camera and they asked me about it in the public, if I stole from Walmart, I'm gonna tell them no, even though they got my picture right there. And they're gonna ask me if that's me, and I'm gonna tell them no. I don't even know who that is. Maybe that's my sister. I don't know who that is. Why would I tell y'all? Yeah, that was me. She know it was her. And I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you and your stupid little it's an episode of Scooby Doo. She think we all as dumb as her. I'm just saying, friend. I'm not gonna be nice to that lady no more, man. I'm done saving face and saving my words and not saying what I want to say. I don't care anymore. You embarrassed yourself, so you put me in a position for me to talk about you the way that I talk about you. Well, you knew damn well that was you when you called that damn YouTube. Just because we couldn't see your face, that didn't mean that we didn't know that it was you. You have a very specific voice. I have a very specific voice. I'll be talking sometimes. I'll call into the boxing voice. I'll call into the boxing voice. I'll look in the chat. That's Boxiana. How the fuck do you know and you don't see my face? Do you know why? Because they know my voice. They know your voice, Carissa. They know your voice. That's how we know you was in that one fucking class all day long. It didn't switch. Because anybody in their right mind would have told you, don't call. You're a public figure. You are a public figure. You've spoken places. People have heard you everywhere. We know your voice. Y'all always want to talk about Clarissa Shields. The way I ain't never heard of. Why do people talk about themselves in third person? Every time I'm telling you everything I know, friend, is against my will. I get third, fourth, fifth hand embarrassment every time I hear Clarissa Shields. I feel the embarrassment boiling in my spirit. But when I said that, everybody got mad. Y'all see when he was holding them pads, and this is how you know if somebody is being hit. That nigga flinched. You can swing at me all day long, I'm not gonna flinch. But if I'd have been hit, I'm going to flinch. Cause I don't know what you're coming at for real, for real. She threw that punch, she said, oh, oh wait. She didn't hit that man with a couple of 1-2 specials. I didn't hit somebody with a couple of 1-2. I told y'all that Saturday. It was on accident, but I did it. But if I do certain actions, it'll cause the person to flinch. It's because I didn't hit.
Oh, Bree, her friend did call in after her to talk about
Yeah.
Remy. To talk about Remy. She had a homegirl to call in after her and talk about Remy.
The way Papoose be upstairs on the phone with that lady laughing at your ass. You and your dumbass friends, because apparently your friends is stupid as hell too. They pretty, but they didn't switch classes either. Y'all was all sitting y'all little dumbasses all up in the same class. Just dumb. You wanted to like now you got ghetto rich people problems. Like y'all don't want to be rich. You had to bring that ghetto shit with you. You get all the scrutiny you getting because you fucking a married man, ma'am. A married man that don't want to get a divorce. It don't take long to get a divorce, you guys. Divorces happen really fast when both people want to get divorced. Where is the divorce? That's why people hate you so much. And then you get your ass up, you defending him. He looked like a homosexual because he's rapping at your goddamn press conference. Why are you even up here? He got to earn his meal for the night. Let me kick a freestyle up here for the people. I don't want to see none of y'all shit. It gives me the opportunity to say the stuff that I'm saying. If I didn't see it, I wouldn't talk about it. But because y'all do it, it give a person like me room to speak. Ooh, yuck. Ain't that what a girl said? Yuck. Yuck. And then every time I get on social media now, and like, I'm mad at French Sean. I'm mad at French Sean because you knew better. You knew better. And you did it anyway. You did it anyway. You went with your first mind. And it wasn't dark when you put it on. It wasn't dark when you put it on. You did that in the daylight with a straight face. And you was like, this the one. This it. Everything about, I don't, friend. And you know what's crazy? I'm going to say it. My friend probably bust me in my lip. We was going to go to that. And then I got to thinking and clutching my invisible pearls. I would never go to a place like that and be around people like that. There is going to be thousands of snuffleupagus wigs in the arena, boots, shit I ain't used to seeing. No. Oh, friend, no, no, no. The way I could never,
To the
baby.
people of Detroit like that.
I'm just saying the snuffleupagus wigs is gonna be in the building. And boots. Cause that's all Clarissa wears, boots.
No, because she had on a nice pump.
It was a slingback mini kitten. It was a slingback. I seen it, but I called it a boot. Cause that's what it looked like. It didn't go with that outfit. Somebody needs to get her together and tell her there are seasons for reasons. It's cold. You had your whole heel out.
but a whole a snuffleupagus on the head part when she came in. Like
Yuck.
together. Why she be doing that?
It's all bad. And you know why? And like everybody like, oh, y'all hate. No, I'm not hating. They put themselves in this situation. This is what happened when you come out in the public. When I come in here with some big wigs, I expect y'all to make big wig comments. And when I come in here, sometimes I didn't gain a little weight. I expect the wide back comments to come. I put myself in that situation. Snuffleupagus and her homegirl put themselves in this fucking situation. And the homosexual man, he put himself in a situation because he won't stay upstairs. You with this girl for a place to stay. Your wife done told us about you already. Everything I know about these people against my will. And you should have just stayed quiet. I never would have said, so what if it was? Yes. Yes. So what if it was? It was. Till you do right by me. Everything you do. Till you do right. Till you do right. Let me turn my mic. JP said cut my shit, so I'm cutting my shit.
Oh my God. Hey, let her cook. Let her cook. We gonna let her cook. I just,
You know why? You know what boxing and barbecue is called? Growth. And see, you know why? I can take the fucking criticism. Somebody came in here the other day and was like, you can't be talking like that if you can't take it. Hey, I didn't went through a list of shit that these people were calling me. It's a man that every time I post something, he come in here and say something about my weight every time I post something.
every time, and I politely
Every
tell his ass
single
the hell on
time.
down.
It's called growth, you guys. I got rid of the big eyelashes because I'm tired of Nick's brother calling me lashes to the public. I've had some questionable wigs, you guys, that I had to go back and be like, friend, why you let me come in here with that? I had something on my head one time and I was like, friend, you didn't even say nothing. She was like, I thought it was cute. You lied. You knew damn well this big bitch wasn't cute at all. Had me in her with this damn, I don't know. It was just big. And I don't know what I was even thinking. Shit. It's called criticism. I had to take it. You make
Oh,
changes. When people see stuff and they constantly honing in on
oh,
it, like you
Jesus.
having on that goddamn slingback kitten heel, yeah. Somebody need to go in your closet and throw all your shit away. Everything. They need to take everything out. She wore that fucking white dress with the sprinkles on the front to that bitch was a little dingy.
Okay.
Shit. It
We-
wasn't it wasn't like no more.
okay.
All
Okay.
right, okay. All
Okay.
right. Come on, let
Okay.
me get out of here. But I'm just saying,
Okay. Okay.
I don't like
Okay.
it. I don't
Okay.
like it.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
like it. I don't like
Okay.
it. I don't
Oh,
like it.
Lord, have mercy. Well, yeah, I thought that was interesting. I wanted to get your opinion on the way she answered that question because she's
No, you
typically
didn't.
very
You didn't
direct.
want to get my opinion on that because you already knew how this was gonna go. You already knew where this was going to go.
Exactly.
Yeah, friend, it's going to happen like this every single time. Every single time, it's going to happen like this every time. When we get ready to talk about her fight, oh, we gonna do a show that Sunday, so we get to watch that shit live.
Yes, because it's
My
on the Sunday.
my God, today, imagine what kind of fucking shit show that is gonna be on Sunday, February 22nd.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
all we've heard for the lead up to this fight is Papoose and Clarissa.
Well, you know what? I did find out, I did see that Papoose will not be walking her down to the ring this time again. This time she's going to have Boosie Badass walking her to the ring.
My God, today, imagine what
Yeah,
Boosie.
Boosie.
She
She
want
going
to
to
be
have Boosie
Alicia
walking her.
so fucking bad. You listen, let me tell you something. Come here, baby. There's only one. Oh, I didn't keep my comments to myself.
Please, thank you,
Boosie?
Boosie.
Why would Boosie? You from Flint? Y'all ain't got no.
She like Boosie
You ain't
because
got no
he badass.
Flinttians. Set it off. Set it off is for a specific culture.
Friend, she, hey, man.
Set it off is for a specific. culture.
And definitely can't sing INDEP.
What would you be walking out to?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
What
know.
would you be walking out to?
Maybe set it off, friend. She gonna set it
Oh
off.
wait.
She gonna set it off. Maybe she gonna set it off, y'all. I don't know. I just thought I wanted to get my friend's opinion on the question that was asked, and shout out to the reporter who asked the question because I thought it was a interesting. Yeah, I thought it was interesting that they asked her that. Wipe me down, friend. She come out. Cause she be so
Wipe
fresh.
me down is for a specific culture. You have to have more than an inch of hair to ride the ride.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well. You. Okay. Well. We gonna move right along because they did that. Uh,
It's beef. Once it's beef forever, friend. Once it's beef forever. She could have stopped this a long time ago. But you know where she messed up? She kept this shit going. And I said, stop talking about me. I asked a fucking crippled ass friend to stop talking about me. They wouldn't stop. So when I stopped talking about them and they kept talking about me, I felt like it was my just necessary duty to continue my slander. We here now.
Thank you, Loud Pack. Bob, he says, jolly good show. Let me know you from UK talking about jolly good show. Where you from, Loud Pack Bob? Where are you from? And thank you so much for the super chat. Listen, shout out to Clarissa and Franchon with the press conference to promote their February 22nd fight coming up soon. Um, one last thing I wanted to know. Has anybody heard from Tank Davis? Where oh where is Gervonta Tank Davis? Where 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 is he? Um I know his friend, his longtime friend Adrian Bronner had something to mutter and utter to the camera. Um, Nonsense, as always, that comes from him. He's encouraging him to stay on the run, to stay missing in action, to stay away from the police, which to me seems just asinine at this point. Has anybody seen him? Has anybody heard from him? I'm worried a little bit, y'all. I I heard people saying that his attorneys are working it out and he'll be turning himself in. That was been over a week now. Doesn't take that long. I was talking to my auntie who's retired LAPD, and she said, "How long have they been looking for him?" I said, "It's been over a week now." She said, "Oh, that's not good. Everything that Boxiana told y'all that could happen to him could absolutely happen to him. They killing folks in Minnesota for less."
And you know what? I seen some of these little stupid, goofy Tank fans say, "Oh, he's a high profile case. That won't happen to him because he's a high profile case." Y'all don't know shit about the law in these shows. I don't know what make y'all think that because people have a certain status about themselves that makes them above the law and the processes of the law. The law stands for a reason. It will always be first. It will always be last. You're in the middle. So regardless, you're gonna meet them in at the beginning or in the end. Buddy, I don't even want to say he in the States. But the thing about it is, if he had to known that the marshals was looking for him. But
Yeah.
how he got out of here is the question. Because you immediately go on the no-fly list immediately.
You,
So,
yeah.
go ahead.
I hear a lot of people say he's probably at one of his fans probably has scooped him up. Have y'all ever seen that movie? It's an old movie, like 1985. It's called The Legend of Billie Jean. Yeah, y'all need to go watch that because I feel like this was happening with Tank. I think he on the run and from state to state, and his fans are harboring him and helping him move around. Um, I just hope the young man is a gets this resolved safely. I'm not even. I'm nervous for him. I'm very nervous for him at this time. Um, Oh, 314 noted we didn't talk about the Adam 22 fight because I don't really know who he is. And from what I've heard about him, he's not worthy of my time. So, friend, do you know him or what happened and who he was
Yeah, I don't
fighting?
know if I can use that word on YouTube, so I'm not gonna use it. But yeah, that's what he is. He's one of them. That's the only reason I know him because he
He's one
be.
of who? Oh, Loud Pat. Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
What'd you
Say
say?
something.
Yeah, I can hear you. You
Hold
sounded
on.
choppy. Okay. Um, Thank you so much, Tevis, for the $10. He says, I heard Tank gave AB a bottle of E&J to drive him to Mexico. He was in the trunk like not Ray Cruz.
No.
What? Tevis, please stop. Please stop. If they find him hunched over in somebody's trunk standing up, that's going to be major news for a very long time. Fred, what's going on? Hold
It's
on.
like,
I can hear you.
I
Wait,
mean,
I can hear you
no,
now.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you. I'll be back.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I just really hope that the gentleman, um, yeah, yeah. I don't know why he's running like this, Rick. Like why? And at this point, if you in denial about him running, um, if you in denial about him running, something is wrong with you. Something is terribly wrong with you if you in denial about the man running because like if he ain't running, why he ain't turned himself in yet? If he ain't running, why has he not yet turned himself in? I don't know. 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 I don't
All
know.
I'm gonna say is you better get your ass to where you're supposed to be. And Adam 22 is disgusting, and he deserved to be KO'd a little bit worse than what it was. Somebody need to take him out and do him out worse in the public. I don't know. He just into some stuff I ain't gonna say I don't agree with, but it's a little
Well,
aggressive.
it's sick that they be trying to make that a part of boxing. I don't discuss that. I don't know him, and
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know him. So yeah, I don't know what he did, and yeah, whatever. Um, I listen. We have fights coming up. I just thought I'd ask if anybody had heard anything, any new developments on Tank Davis, because I hadn't seen anything, but that didn't mean, you know, there hadn't been any new developments. You know, he'll drop a little post here and there on his social media. So I don't know. Was he juking the cops? What was that? What his last post was about? Where everybody thought he was crossing something over? Was he shaking the cops? Is that what
He
that was
got the
about?
right cops to try to juke. Go ahead and juke them U.S. Marshals and see what they do to your ass.
Did you see that Zuffa Boxing has Jail Bataya, uh, Alexander Usyk, and now they are saying that they may be. I don't know if it's finalized or not, but they're saying that they looking like they finna sign Bam Rodriguez over there to Zuffa Boxing.
Don't believe the hype.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, they
Zuffa,
did sign Rayo. They did too
Zuffa
sign Rayo.
boxing, that shit is lame. It's taking the individuality away from the fighter. I don't
Yeah,
like that.
you told me that, but I'm saying they must be offering something because these folks ain't signing with them for nothing.
Yeah,
These
they
people,
definitely they're offering it now. But like the pay scales is crazy. I'm gonna have to send it to you. Like they're paying people on a tournament scale.
I mean, maybe that's some of them want that because it's money that they know that they can count on getting versus
Yeah,
sitting on the shelf for years at a time. It's
they'll be.
something steady.
I don't want to watch no UFC boxing. I tell you that.
Yeah. Tavis, thank you so much. He came back. He says, I heard he bought a gnome outfit and he's standing in Floyd's front yard, hiding in plain sight. Well, I can't wait to see. Oh, okay. Murphy says Bam just re-signed to Matchroom. Thank you, Murphy. Thank you. This week, y'all, is the one. We've been waiting for a while. January 31st. I advise everybody to get some good sleep because we are going to be worn the hell out come Saturday night. When I tell you we have boxing from sun up to sundown, I'm going to list off everybody, all the cards that we should be paying attention to coming up this weekend. On the 30th, there is a pro box card. And Suleiman Sugawa is on that card. I believe he is the co-main event. Sugawa is the guy who gave Shushu all he could handle on one of those top ranked cards. I kind of felt like Shushu may have lost that fight, but they gave it to him anyway. Anyway, that's a pro box card, January 30th, Friday. Then we have the 31st. Okay. So many cards on that day. First, we have Murtazaliev versus Josh Kelly in the UK for the IBF 154-pound championship. Then we have, I know a lot of y'all didn't know this, William Skull will be back in the ring fighting Jacob Bank in Denmark on another DAZN card on the 31st, if you just want to be watching boxing all day long. Then we have, and shame all of y'all who be trying to hate on Tubi in the top ranked classic channel. We have Xander Zayas versus Abbas Baru in San Juan, Puerto Rico for a unification fight at 154 pounds. I think people sleeping on that card. I have not been hearing a lot of people talk about it very much. I think that's going to be a banging main event. We also have on the undercard of that fight, Giovanni Statilian and Rohan Polanco. Okay? Top ranked classics on Tubi or wherever you got Roku or whatnot for free. Let me emphasize, for $3. I don't know in what world y'all be trying to talk crazy about a good free fight. You're asinine. You want people to rape your pockets. I don't know. I don't understand you. Anyway, then we have another one in London. Adam Azim versus Gustavo Lemos. Also on the 31st. Telling y'all, get your naps in, get your snacks together. And then the big card in New York City, the ring card. Okay. We have Gerald Miller, Zayed Al-Mayouth. Those are the undercard people. But the big dogs start with the championship fight, Shushu Carrington versus Carlos Castros. Then we have Adames versus Mo Williams. That's another title fight at 160. Lord help Ammo Jesus. Then we have Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz. That is not a title fight, but that may be fight of the night. We shall see. And the main attraction, Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur. All eyes on me, Stevenson. Okay? We have a huge, fun-filled day of boxing. All the boxing heads should be ecstatic about this weekend coming up. Friend, what you gonna be eating?
I don't know, friend. I don't know.
Which card are you most excited about? What fight are you most excited about?
I'm excited about that Keyshawn. I have plans for that fight for a pop-up after that fight.
Ooh.
For the winner of that fight, actually. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes the way it's supposed to go. Cause I do. I have a plan for after that fight. A definite plan.
Wait a minute. Tevis came back in here and he said when Floyd realizes it's tank, he's gonna turn him in for the reward because he needs the money. Tevis. Oh my God. Tevis?
I agree. Shit. I agree.
Yeah, guys, we have a lot. You can take a nap and wake up and you still gonna have something real good to watch this coming weekend, okay? Friend, is there anything else we need to touch?
No, friend, I think we hit everything.
Okay.
I think we did.
All right, well, you can close us out.
Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for coming in here, hanging out with us. We do this every week. Funky good time. We kind of are announcing a new show. But technically it's not a new show, just new hours. So we'll be back Saturday at 11 and then again Sunday at 7:30. It's gonna be lit, live, and local coming up. So y'all be easy, stay warm. This weather's gonna be crazy all next week. So be warm and be safe. We'll see y'all next week.
Yes, be warm, be safe. We love y'all. We want to see everybody back here safe and sound when we come in here Saturday. We'll give our prediction shows. We'll talk about the warm-ups. We'll talk about the recap of the entire boxing week. And we'll come in here Saturday now, you guys. Saturday seems to be a day. We're trying it out. We're going to try it out for a couple of weeks and see how we fare with the Saturday show. Make sure you keep your notifications on because Friend has been dropping shorts, baby. If you haven't caught up on the shorts that she's dropped, if you've missed some of the shows that we've had, go back, catch up. We'll see y'all Saturday. Be safe, be warm. Please be warm. Bundle up. And if you got ice on the streets, don't be out there driving with no lead foot. Okay? Act like you got some sense. We'll see y'all Saturday, 11. Peace.